let me explain what has happened. Apparently, TNT nixed an alternate entrance for the Elite. The Elite actually wanted to come out to Squid Game entrance, and they said no. And now they are doing. So then they ended up doing the Ghostbusters theme. What do you think?
Stupid. I think it's stupid that they came out with Ghostbusters. I think it's stupid that they wanted to come out with Squid Game. I think all of it is stupid. Stone Cold Steve Austin would not wear a Squid Game or Ghostbusters suit.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Uh, I don't know. I thought it was kind of creative. I would have liked a Squid Game entrance better because that would have been more topical. Ghostbusters is, I don't know. I mean, it works for what they're doing. I didn't like it when they did the Street Fighter thing. I thought that was a little too cosplay, but the Squid Game thing seemed, I don't know. I don't know how they
No,
would do it, but kind of
to me, all
interesting.
of that stupid shit, just like the stupid Space Jam shit.
You didn't like the Space Jam?
No, for one, I hate LeBron James, so I'm obviously not gonna want to see a fucking cosplay of a fucking LeBron James movie. Okay,
Yeah. I don't know. I just got to be honest. I think Kenny Omega, why isn't he doing any promos on this show or these past shows? Like,
because he can't cut a promo.
well, then bring it. Where's Don Callis? Where did he go? Does anyone know where he went?
Back to TNA.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I
Um,
I think it's a situation of damned if you do, damned if you don't. He can't cut a promo by himself. When Don Callis is there, he always outshows Kenny Omega, which makes him look even lesser than when he's not talking at all. It's a tricky situation.
apparently Mikey Ruckus, who does the Elite theme, he got the call at 5:30 and he was stuck in traffic till 6:15. He started producing at 6:28. His computer froze at 7:18. He lost 30 minutes of progress. Didn't panic. Mix delivered at 8:03 p.m. I mean, that's amazing. They almost barely made that. He was able to make a mix of Ghostbusters and like, wow, that's pretty good. You gotta hang it. You gotta hand it to them for that. He made that in 15 minutes. Wow. All right,
I
so
I
let's move
don't
on.
I
Let's
don't
talk about
think
the ROH situation.
first off, I don't think main event players should be doing such ridiculous shit. Okay,
I know, but that's kind
all
of the
of that
elite.
shit is stupid. It's just
The
stupid to
elite,
me.
the elite kind of, that's their thing. I mean, that they're kind of, I think in some ways it's a fuck you to Jim Cornette.
That's even dumber. To
I
do
know, but I think
stupid
that's why
shit
they do
as
it.
a fuck you to somebody that I mean, Jim Cornette shouldn't be involved in the process and the creative process of what angles you decide to do or not do.
But the interesting thing is, I mean, if you even listen to the damn the elite entrance music that they have, I mean, they got in there, they got in all that stuff. Young Bucks, you're killing the business. Or wait, that's the Young Bucks theme, but they got all that shit in there.
I mean, that's the name of their book, right? Killing the
Yeah,
business.
killing the business. Yeah. So I mean, they kind of like own it in some ways.
I mean, everything they do is sarcasm. Everything, even their
Yeah.
tights are sarcastic. Where they're built from is Everything about them is sarcastic. The
Yeah.
fact that they're still called the Young Bucks at 34, 35, or whatever they are. Uh,
I think it's a nod to HBK in
yeah,
some ways.
yeah, okay.
No, you don't think so? All right,
Could
let's
be
talk about the ROH
possible.
situation. What did you think about so what do you think?
I can't
ROH is
believe TNA
apparently
is still alive. That's what I can't believe. believe.
Well, they have more. They have a company that has more money.
No, they don't. Anthem
Well,
doesn't
they have
have
all
more
right.
money
All
than
right. They have a
Sinclair.
company that bought
Sinclair has
us.
more money than Tony Khan's
I
family.
know, but they bought a station just to put TNA on there,
Yeah,
and
but
that's
this
why
also
New
goes to show
Japan
you a
got
very
kicked off.
important.
That's why World Women of Wrestling got kicked off. They
Yeah,
bought a
but
station just for.
this, but there's a difference from what you said and what I'm saying. Just having money doesn't matter because Sinclair is actually the of all the companies,
Yeah, but they haven't
they're the
bought anything.
richest of everybody.
But they don't spend any
They
money.
don't give a fuck.
So
It,
they're useless. You can
yeah,
have
they
all the
don't
money in
give
the
a
world. You
fuck.
don't spend
It
any.
takes more than just money. Just for the people that say, "Oh, Tony's where he's at just because he has money." It's not about the money.
He's willing to spend the money.
He knows how to use the money.
And yes, there you go. He knows how to use the money. And I just no, it's just Sinclair has had how many opportunities? They
They
had the
don't
chance to.
care. They don't
I know.
care. That's fine. They don't
So
care.
good riddance. All right. So basically, ROH is basically they're going to release everybody out of their contract at the end of the year, and I don't know. They're going to try and rebrand the whole thing, but I'm sorry, unless they get Danielson, Samoa Joe, and CM Punk on their show, what is there? They to me, ROH is so dead. When I went to that MSG show, they were the worst part.
That was the beginning of the end for them. That MSG show just it was like a nail in the coffin of ROH. They've
It just
never been able to recover from that. Matt Taven as your world champion.
don't get me started on that. The one thing I do think they need to get in AEW so that we can, actually, if they did get that library, they would actually have the All In show, right? When
Yes,
they
they
get that
would.
name, when they get
Yeah,
that name back.
yeah.
Mm.
If they sell it to them, yeah, which is very possible. Especially right now, it's very possible.
I could see Bandito and Dragon Lee going. They would be a good tag team for the Lucha Bros to go against.
I could see Rush going.
I could. I think. I think Rush though is probably going to go to WWE.
No,
No,
he's
you
not.
don't think so?
No, he's not.
What makes you say
After,
that?
after all, because apparently he had an offer from WWE when he signed with ROH and didn't take it because Andrade told him, "Don't go, bro. Don't
Oh
go."
yeah, they're friends. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
No, Rush should come in. Then he should come
yeah.
in.
LAJ and bring in Naito.
Yeah.
Have the three top LIJ guys. That would be
Oh,
awesome.
that's good. All right, this is actually getting me excited now. Are the Briscoes in ROH anymore? Did they leave? I
No,
cannot.
they were in ROH. I I don't know. If I were them, I'd go to AEW because I don't trust WWE. But I thought 10 years ago,
Oh
if they
my
would have
God!
went
If
to
they go to,
WWE, they would have become mega stars that they used them right.
if they went to WWE, they would be like Vince would look at one of their teeth and go, "All right, you're hillbillies from hell." They'd be coming out with overalls, and he would turn them into the new Godwins.
Man, they could have been. I just feel like if you
Don't tell me I'm
gave
not
them
wrong.
time in WWE and
Tell
don't
me,
and don't script them, they
tell
would
me
get so.
WWE wouldn't put them in overalls and
Of
call
course,
them,
I mean, they'd fire them the second that they said something. You know.
I'll never forget when Luke Harper or Brody Lee went in there and he said, I want you to talk with a Southern accent. And he's like, well, I'm from New York. Oh, you know, I mean, that's what Vince would take one look at the Briscoes and be like, hillbillies.
Well, they actually are.
I
You know.
know, but Vince would make them into stereo. It's not like the hillbillies they are now, where like it's not a
The,
detriment. They would make it a detriment.
yeah,
They'd be
they
coming
make
out with like
everything a detriment.
slop.
They make everything a detriment.
He'd be coming out with like a pig, a pig out there, and they come out with slop and stupid crap like that. And they go, "Oh, this is going to be great. They're going to get so over." He'd turn them into the Highlanders, but it would be, hillbillies.
The Viking experience, the hillbilly experience.
And that's what he would call them that. Except they wouldn't say hillbilly because they would probably get upset with their sponsors. So they would call them like
The
the
redneck experience.
no, I don't think they would even be able to get they'd be like the Southern experience, something so lame. So, but they are still in ROH because I thought they were in GCW.
No, they weren't ROH.
They're still in ROH. All right. Well,
They've
then I think the
they've never
AAW should get
left.
them.
They never left. They've
Wow.
been in ROH for like over 20 years or something.
I think AEW should take them because they would work
Definitely.
well there because they get to do it. They get to be them. Anywhere else, they're going to be, other than maybe New Japan, but I
I
think that
always
time is
felt the
gone.
Briscoes could be superstars. The
Absolutely.
the way that the Dudleys were superstars in the early 2000s.
Yeah, I agree.
Uh, like their promos, I feel they would connect super easily.
I don't think they need Jay Lethal. I like Jay Lethal, but I think his time is gone and let him go back to TNA.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. Do you want to see him? I don't want to. Is he going to go back to Black Machismo? I mean, like I
Here's the
don't.
thing. I think Jay Leto's great.
Yeah, I do too.
I, but the problem is they got too many. Now it's getting to the point where they got too many people to push. I
Oh,
honestly
and
think Rampage is gonna need to go to 2 hours because if they end up signing these ROH guys on top of what they already have, and they're gonna sign Bray Wyatt most likely,
yeah.
you you can't do it with 1 2 hour show and 1 1 hour show. It's getting bad. Not
Let's
bad in
use
that.
that to transition into who you just mentioned about. He just posted on Instagram 2 days.
Yeah, when
So
his contract
apparently he
runs out.
comes. So Friday is out.
Yeah.
So they could bring him in Wednesday. They could bring him in next Wednesday. They could
Hmm.
bring him in at Full Gear.
Which is most likely.